Lord commands us all throughout scriptures to call a solemn assembly. Today is the day of a solemn assembly. So I make no apologies for the word Lord. I make no apologies for the burden or the move of the Spirit. I make no apologies for fear and anxiety that it causes to dwell up within you. Then you need to do business with the Holy God who loves you. And you need to be perfected by his love. And you need to say, oh God, why am I so fearful and anxious on hearing these things? Oh Lord, perfect me by your love. There's something about you I must not understand, because your perfect love casts out all fear. The Lord has been speaking and warning and speaking and warning and speaking and warning to me for 9 years, in particular the last 7 years, and has said every time he speaks, do not say a word about it until I tell you to. Today's the day. And he said, now you speak. Okay? So, and it'll only be in sound bites. So if you see every one of these tabs, this is 9 years of the Lord speaking. And every one of these tabs is terror upon terror upon terror that you can't even conceive of. That the Lord has said for this nation in particular, because of his people in particular, over and over and over and over again. And so today, if you bear with me, we're going to get into it. So the bottom line of today is war. The red horse is being loosed very soon. War. I'm not going to get into the geopolitics of it. Okay, I will, just a little bit. I'm not going to get into the nuance of it, just a little bit. But just to tell you that war's here. Okay? War is here. War is everywhere. They are staged everywhere. There are troops everywhere. There are hundreds of thousands of Chinese troops inside this country right now, ready for attack. All the intelligence analysis, all the intelligence community, all the counterterrorism community, all the law enforcement community, all my buddies in the NSA, all my buddies in different intelligence apparatus, guys from the teams, if you know who the teams are, they're all saying the same thing. I got a text this morning from a good brother of mine who doesn't even know what I'm talking about today. And he said, I was at a gala last night for the Clark County Sheriff's Department, which is Metro PD, Las Vegas. And he said, the sheriff said last night, he texted me this morning, he has no clue what the Lord put on my heart for this week. He goes, it's the weirdest thing. Here he is at this sheriff's gala, and he said, everybody needs to prepare for World War III right now. Why is the Clark County Sheriff saying that to the people at a gala last night? There's a reason why that hurricane did what it did in North Carolina and Tennessee. Yeah, the quartz mines. Yes, the lithium. It's paving the way. It's paving the way for war. There's a reason why they shut down the ports for 2 days. It was to offload mega cruise serve weapon systems. Major weapon systems. There's a reason why what's going on Vancouver Island is. There's a reason why Hamas and Hezbollah have been allowed by our own government to build tunnels for the last decade. There's a reason why DHS and Border Patrol have been given stand-down orders for the last 5 years as 10,000 Chinese troops a day come across the border. 10,000 a day. Do the math. There's a reason why Russia has shown so much strategic restraint no matter what the U.S. has done to Russia. You guys know that we attacked them with 158 drones? You guys know we blew up their largest weapons depot? Do you guys know that we took out all their over-the-horizon radars for incoming nuclear weapon systems? Did you know that? In real time? Did you know that Japan just had to shoot at Russian bombers coming towards Japan? Did you know that we had to chase off Russian bombers coming into Alaska this week? Did you know that boomers surface nuclear-capable boomers, which are submarines, to prove that we got through all your coastal defenses and there's nothing you can do to touch us? Did you know that that happened this week? War. War is on the horizon. There's a reason why Iran hasn't retaliated yet. There's a reason why everybody's doing what they're doing. It's because the decision's already been made. It was made a long time ago. That's why. That's why there's no little tit for tat stuff going on. Everybody knows what's coming next. I've talked to guys in a long-term storage food community. Government in the last 6 months came in and bought out all the warehouses, all of their warehouses. There's a reason why you see they had to cull 1 million chickens, and then they had to cull 600,000 this, and then they had to cull 600 that. There's a reason why there's normal saline shortages. There's a reason why everybody knows what's coming next, except for you and me, except for the populace. There's a reason why Germany told their citizens to dig holes in their basements to get ready for nuclear war. There's a reason why Sweden issued potassium iodine tablets to every citizen in the nation of Sweden for nuclear war. There's a reason why Norway handed out pamphlets on how to absorb nuclear strike in Europe last month. There's a reason why. It's here. War is here. The red horse is being loosed. Everybody tracking? There's your current events update. Revelation 6, 1-7 says this. I watched and the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals, and then I heard the 4 living creatures saying in a loud thunder, "Come!" And I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its rider held a bow, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror bent on conquest. When the Lamb opened the second seal, I heard a second living creature say, "Come!" And then another horse came out, a fiery red one. It's interesting what the color of communism is, isn't it? And communism is theosophy, and theosophy is Luciferianism, and communism is the Luciferianism, and it's the #1 governmental system of occultic practitioners